There's many ways a fret can buzz. It could be a poor setup, it could be a back bow, it could be a bad string. Hey, welcome back to 2-Minute Tech. It's Magargal with Taylor Guitar, Service Network Manager. Over the course of these episodes, we've been talking about various tips and tricks, of course. Now, today, we're going to talk about fret buzz. The only problem with fret buzz is it can happen in so many different ways, so we're going to just kind of cover some of the most simple. What we find here and what we see when people email us in saying they have a problem with their guitar buzzing or an issue with the setup, it's usually nothing but a lower neck angle with a seriously backbowed neck. And backbowed meaning they use their truss rod wrench and they tighten their truss rod so tight that they pulled their neck backwards. And what that was doing is technically they think it's lowering the action, when really it's not changing the action at all. You're just altering the neck itself. And in many cases, that can be the wrong way. So what I've done is simulated that. So the truss rod cover's off and I have adjusted this guitar. And this is what it will sound like. And let me know if you've ever heard this from your guitar. However, when I play up here, everything's nice and clean. That's because I have moved past what we would call the high-centered area of the neck. So this neck is backbowed this way, and this is the highest point. So any notes back here will buzz because they're hitting here. Any notes up here are clean because everything that's going wrong is behind it. And that is the biggest thing we see. So to correct that, I need to take this truss rod and bring it back the other way and then check my relief point. And now I should be clean. All my notes are good. Now this neck angle is really good, so I'm not concerned with that. But that is a major part of fret buzz. Now, here's something else that can happen, and sometimes this gets lost. You could have a bad string. You could have an old string, okay, that basically is so warped that you don't realize that it is, that if you loosened it and you ran your finger up underneath the string, one, you'll feel grime from everything that's been picked up off the fingerboard, plus you'll feel these little dips in the string. And what that is from fretting all of the notes. They end up getting a slight tweak in them. You may not notice it on the top side here, but the fret and the fretboard absolutely notice it, so that's another one. So a simple way to double check that, change your guitar strings. If it goes away, that's pretty much you realized that's what was going on. However, you really may have an issue with the guitar. It may need a setup, it may need some fret work, so we can't discount that, especially somebody who plays a lot here in these open positions. You may wear out these first 4 frets, so now when you're pressing down here, these frets are taller. That string is going to hit this fret and cause some fret buzz. So there's many ways a fret can buzz. It could be a poor setup, it could be a back bow, it could be a bad string, it could be a fret issue, it could be a simple worn fret issue. However, they need to be checked out either way, so you can have that done and taken a look at it at a service center. We'll easily help you with that. So keep that in mind. Here's another part we have to think about. It could be you as the player. I mean, depending on how you play, you are part of the situation here. If you have really low action and you're playing really hard, you're going to get fret buzz. However, it isn't that there's something wrong. It's that the action's just a little too low for your playing technique, and that can be corrected. Okay, so we have to think about that one too, that the player is part of it. Okay, so now let's recap. We have the player, we just spoke about that. It could be a backbowed neck, and that's giving you that buzzing from that first fret up to that 5th fret. It could be a bad string. It just could be a poor setup, and you need to have that taken care of, and we can help you with that. So the idea of a fret buzz, I mean, it could be everything and anything. So you want to have that looked at, but the first thing for you is to double check that that neck isn't backbowed, and we have many things online showing you how to check your relief, as well as get a new set of strings on there. Okay, that's going to help you. So I'm Rob, this was 2-Minute Tech, and we'll see you next time.